Morning, everybody. If it's morning where you're watching it, hey, Hiker James, aka James, checking in. Thanks for joining us if you're out there. This is our fourth, I believe, the fourth episode of Weekend Coffee Talk. Huh. Need to need to find some people to watch this live so we can have a little chit chat. Anyway, got my coffee right there, big cup. So here's to all you coffee drinkers out there. Cheers. Oh yeah, yep, that's some good coffee. I make good coffee. You might not think so, but to me, it's good. Last week, I think it was last week, we had a lot of problems here with our broadcast. But anyway, we got past that. Let's see, got my COVID shot, my first shot last week, and I'm over that finally. The arm was the worst part of it. It stayed sore for about 4 days, maybe five. And well, I got to get ready to do it all over again toward the end of the month. Got to get my second shot. They say the second shot's worse than the first, so I'm ready. Um, yeah. So anyway, I just this is just for fun, so there's no big deal. And if you ain't come up with something to talk about, then I guess I'll just do all the talking. A little joke here. I don't want to offend anybody, but this guy went to a Chinese eye doctor, and doctor checked him out. He comes back in the room. He says, "Oh, you have cataract." I said, "No, I have Buick." I thought that was funny. Hold on just a sec. Bet y'all wonder where I went. I'm not going to tell. I got my kitty cat up here on the table. There's part of him. Whoa, yeah, there. He's laying there in the window getting some sunshine. That window, you can see that this side of me is in the shade, this side's in the light. I got one of those ring lights, but it can't. I can't get it shine over here. Over here, yeah, I can't get it to shine on this side. But anyway, that's what happens in the mornings. The sun's over the east side of the house, and it seems like it goes from north to south. That's not right. It should go east to west, but it starts out over here and goes that way, which is south. By the end of the day, it'll be. Uh, it's just a messed up deal. Anyway, hey, we're coming to you live from Mansfield, Ohio. I think our winter's over with. It all snow's melted. Oh, I don't know. Probably total, we probably had 18 inches all winter. Most we got at one time was 9 inches, and then we got a few days later we got 5 more inches on top of that. And then one day it hit 55 degrees. Well, 55 degrees, snow don't last very long. But we made it. Only had to use my snow shovel one time, and after that, I went to the doctor. I shoveled off the steps. We got two steps on off the porch. I scooped the porch off and then shoveled the snow off the steps. And after that, I went to the doctor for my appointment I had. I told her, that I shoveled that some snow. Oh, no, 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 no. Doesn't want me shoveling any snow. Oh, okay. So what do I do? She says, get somebody to do it for you. Well, my wife said no. And she, she laughed. Yeah, it's funny when a female doctor tells you not to go out and shovel no snow, because that tells me that I'm in bad shape. But she says I'm in good shape, so I don't know. Maybe she's just one of those that tries to keep a man around longer than you think. So anyway, I got some more of this. Ah, got somebody watching this here. Who's watching this there? Send me a comment. Say hello, and I'll see it on my screen. And if I ought to tell you guys that if you're watching for the first time, you might not know, but if you go to um, this link right here, and okay them to show your post comment on my page. So I guess it didn't do much good to do that. They're gone. Who was it on there anyway? I wonder who was on there watching. I don't know unless you go to this address here, StreamYard.com/Facebook, and okay them to use your name on the comments. That's one of them security things. So yeah, this is good stuff here. So how's everybody else? What's going on? You can leave me a comment after the live show. If you go back and watch this later, you can put a comment in there. And if you click on real time comments, wherever you put a comment at, that's, if you hear me saying something and you want to comment on that, just type it in and it will go right in between all the other comments and show up as real time. So I just sit around, nothing else to do this time of day. So I thought, well, if I'm going to sit here and drink coffee, might as well talk or listen to somebody else. If you want to be on the program with me, they put two of these, one of me and one of you, and you let the whole world see you. Let me know, and I'll send you the link to that show. This is each week the link is different, so you have to let me know when you want to be on here, and I'll send you the link to it. Oh, we've got some noise around here at night, and I don't know what it is. It's kind of a roaring noise out in the distance. And I've been watching some of these UFO shows, and people say that the UFOs hover over the cities and stuff, and they're silent. They don't make any noise at all. But this one sounds like a UFO hovering over the city. Uh, so I really don't know what to think. I don't know what it'd be. But I went outside last night. Oh, it was about 8 o'clock, I guess. I heard it. It was really roaring pretty good. And the best I could come up with, I spilled my coffee. Oh boy. Well, I can't say this is good to the last drop because I've had a few drops there on the table. So anyway, this noise that we've been hearing, it's coming from the northeast part of town, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't see no lights in the sky or anything, but UFOs are something that really kind of interesting to me. But while we're, you know, thinking, what is this? So I'm going to have to find out from somebody if there's maybe a factory up there on the northeast side of town that for some reason makes that much noise. It really aggravating because it just kind of fades in and then fades out. And it lasts sometimes probably about 15 seconds or so. And I'm interested in knowing what that is because it just bothers me. You know what I mean? You ever have something bother you because you've been wondering what it is? You wonder so long that you don't know what. You go nuts after a while. So I don't want to go nuts. Oh, anyway. Okay. Good morning, and we're back. We're still here. We didn't go nowhere, but we're back. Back this week. Anyway, if y'all have a comment or question to ask, just go ahead and leave it in the comments there. I can read the comments later if you watch this after it's been archived. So yeah, my kitties are all kicked back and laying around sleeping. I can't sleep this late. I can go back to sleep here in a little while if I wanted to. That's no big deal. Seems like that's about the only thing that's really exciting around here is, hey, I got time to take a nap. So, what do y'all got time to take a nap? Maybe that's what you're doing now. Y'all been up already and taking a nap. Okay. What else new? Oh, hey, up the new microwave. Woo! It's a little bigger than the one we had. Had to be real careful because the shelf I put it on, it would only hold a certain size. So get a certain size and a certain wattage. We had a 700 watt, and 1100 watt is too big. It would hang over the counter, and I don't know if it'd tip off of it or not. But anyway, they had a 900. Well, that's 200 watts more than what we had. So we put that on there on the shelf, and it's pretty close to the same size as the one we had. But the other one was making a sizzling noise. I don't know. It sounded like bacon frying, but this is after it's off. I mean, we had to unplug it every time we used it. Got it out like that. So I don't know what was cooking in there, but wasn't nothing we had in it. And when they start making a funny noise, it's time to get rid of them. It's not time to just Hey, well, let it go. It's just making a noise. You don't want it to do that. um, so anyway, we got that. We're trying to replace all the appliances that we've had for the last, oh, 6 years anyway. Some things we've had for 9 years, and well, we got a new deep fryer, and the one we had was just a plastic one, with the just open the lid and put the stuff in it. Well, we got us another one now that's stainless steel with a basket. Oh, that's handy because the other one, when you dip it out with a little strainer spoon, you have the grease dripping off of it and everything, and then you had to have something to like a drain strainer or whatever to lay it on so that it wouldn't get all over your table or whatever plate. So this one here on the side and let it drain right back into the grease. So we like that. Seems like the appliances, some of them get cheaper now than what they used to. I don't know if it's because more people's buying them or if they're not selling them and they're bringing the price down. But then we got us a new slow cooker. I see my kitty cat in the reflection of that slow cooker. I hope it's my kitty cat. She likes to sit up on the sink uh, and look out that window. So I see something moving over there anyway. It really looks kind of weird. Oh, I don't see her though. Maybe it's some aliens off of that UFO. So this slow cooker, uh, we go and buy what is it, 3 pound roast and full of potatoes, carrots, and onions. So it was like I don't know what size it was, but this one here about 3 times as big as that one. And I put, I think it was a 4 pound roast in it, and I put 4 potatoes, 2 large onions, and a whole bag of those baby carrots in there. And I had probably about 2 inches or more, well, not that much more room, to put in there. And it worked real good. But now the other one, I only had about 2 potatoes and half a bag of carrots and 1 onion with the 3 pound roast. And it was so full that the lid, when I put the lid on it, it swells up as the meat was cooking. It's letting all the steam out. Oh, well, boy, I got to do something about that. If we put in there what it would hold, it wouldn't be enough for 2 people. But with the one we got now, we can cook a roast in there big enough. Well, what we do is after we make the roast or cook the roast, we take the juice and add 2 bags of brown gravy mix and make some brown gravy out of it. Um, yeah, but after the second day, we got to get rid of it. So my wife, she don't like to eat anything that's over 3 days old. Now I will. I'll eat something for a week out of the refrigerator, but she's afraid not to do that. But anyway, the third day we make a stew out of it, and it's like stew soup. Add a little water and maybe another bag of the brown gravy mix, make it a little juicier. So we got us a new toaster about a year ago, so we're good on. Oh, we've been using cast iron skillets for the last how long? 5, 6, almost 7 years, and decided to go to the regular skillets now. Some of them skillets, if it's big enough to cook what you need, you can't hardly lift them things up off the stove. They're heavy enough when they're empty, but we did. Now we got 2 skillets and 3 pots, all coated, with the non-slick stick stuff. Of course, we had them cast iron skillets used so much that they was a non-stick slick stuff on that. But we're still gonna keep them because nothing any better than cast iron skillet cornbread. And if we want to make a big something, we need a big skillet. I think the one we got is like a 10-inch, and it's got about 2-inch sides on it. So that really comes in handy. So we got them stashed away. So if we need it, we just go get it. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna post hello on here. There we go. Hello. There we go. Uh, all right. Anything else? What can we talk about? Well, if nobody's watching right now, I guess it wouldn't do much good to ask that question. We'll take that off of there. It's been up there a while. Got me a new address for my YouTube channel. We run this on Facebook and YouTube when we do these podcasts. So if you'd rather watch it on YouTube, there YouTube, mprp.us. MPRP stands for My Podcast Radio Page. Thought that was a little catchy. It was cheap too. Then, other than that, if you go to a regular Facebook page, or not Facebook page, my regular podcast radio website. There we go. That's what I was on. You want to go to my website. That's it there, mypodcastradio.com. And that'll show you the 2 different shows that we do and when we do them. There's a comment section down at the bottom. You could leave us a comment, ask a question, whatever you want to do. And all this stuff we do is for fun. And it's, even if nobody watches, at least it gives me something while I'm drinking my coffee. Okay. I suppose that is about all there is to share with everybody out there. Let me think. Even at 10 o'clock in the morning, well, it's hard to think. I've only had the 1 cup of coffee. I always wait till 10 o'clock to have my coffee because I want, you know, here. If everybody else is drinking coffee, I might as well drink coffee with them. And so that's the way it is. That's the way we do it. If you're going to go bowling with your friends, you don't bowl around before they get there. You wait for them, right? Nose itches. As you say, when your nose itches, somebody's coming with holes in their britches. That's an old saying. Another one, if your hand itches, you're going to have money. That the only ones really to believe. If you smell coffee, there probably is some. Coffee break. I can't believe that. One cup of coffee lasts me a half an hour. I just poured it right before we went live. It's been 26 minutes. I got a little less than a half a cup of coffee left. But I guarantee you, once I get off of here, I'll start hitting that pot real hard. And be drinking it until it goes dry. I hardly ever throw away any coffee. I have I've have even let it sit to the next day. And when I let it sit to the next day, I always take a cup of water and pour it in there and start that. And that takes away the stale coffee. And just a hint. And if you don't want to let it go to the second day, but if you do let it go to the second day, just pour it out because you can add water to it and it still tastes stale. Um, well, I guess that's about all there is to talk about today. And our time is pretty much up, and got a bunch of no shows out there today. Like I say, I don't care. I'd rather sit here and talk to myself and drink coffee than to sit here and drink coffee and talk to myself. You might not have got that. I don't think I did either. If I'm going to sit here and talk to myself, my cameras where it looks like I'm still sane. Yeah, there you go. And my wife comes in and sees me sitting here talking to myself and drinking coffee. At least I got a camera in front of me to back me up that I'm not losing it. Hey, everybody, we're going to go and we'll see you all here. Same time, same place next Sunday morning. And I want y'all be safe out there. And yeah, just love your neighbor, love your love your animals. That's important too. Well, we're gonna get, and so until next week, we'll see ya.